Are you tired of Star Wars games where you're stuck running around on the ground with boring laser swords and blaster guns? Do you want to jump into a cockpit and take to the sky, skimming the surface of Star Destroyers and blasting Rebel scum into Rebel dust? Well, then you might want to check out Star Wars Squadrons. Dive into the role of a new squad member in the Imperial Titan Squadron as you pick one of these handful of models to represent the character you'll never see for the rest of the campaign. Join the Galactic War just after the destruction of the second Death Star as you rally the troops to continue the battle you assumed was over after Palpatine was lightning yeeted into oblivion. Roleplay the most awkward of silent protagonists as you walk up to people mid-conversation and listen in with absolutely no input. Or you can just spin around and watch people beep boop all the consoles because no one really cares if you're paying attention. Then you can hop in a TIE fighter and take to the space to begin your space adventure. Chase down those fleeing rebels/New Republic bastards and give them the business end of your machine gun lasers and exploding missiles. Take on exciting mission objectives like scanning things or blowing up turbo laser turrets for maximum progression. Then finish your mission just in time to step on over to the New Republic side and start all over again. Now you can make a new pilot without all of the meticulous hair care or notoriously evil British accents the Empire is known for. Then you can plop your orange jumpsuit ass down in an X-Wing and enjoy the magic of novelties like shields and a cockpit with air in it. Adventure through this story, flipping back and forth between each faction, fighting yourself and pretending you're not killing your mute counterpart in the process. Then return back to each respective base and have deep one-sided conversations with your squad mates about whatever random events they feel like talking about. Once you make it through these 14 missions of self-destruction, you can move on to the multiplayer mode with all of the useless experience you gain fighting AI. Take that into battle with players who have more health and are much better at turning you into space garbage. Now you can get into a fight in the dogfight mode where you have 5 versus 5 in a team deathmatch using any of the 4 types of ships. Whether it's the generic standard ship like the X-Wing or TIE Fighter, the fragile fighter killers with the A-Wing and TIE Interceptor, the big boy bombers like the Y-Wing and TIE Bomber, or the slow-ass support ships that you always die in with the U-Wing and TIE Reaper. Load them with unlockable weapons, gear, and all the cosmetic paint jobs, decals, and bobbleheads you ever wanted in the process. Now this is pod racing. Once you reach level 5, you unlock the real party, Fleet Battles. Here you can take the dogfighting skills you learned in the dogfight mode and put them to use flying face first into AI-controlled capital ships trying to take them out before your opponent kills yours. Take down players or AI-controlled fighters and frigates to win a tug-of-war at the top of the screen where, once successful, you can finally attack the enemy. At least until they swing it back and start their attack. Enjoy the endless pendulum swings, slowly pecking away at these armored death machines until someone secures victory and flies off into the sunset of space. Now you can slowly level up in a ranking system, assuming you can get a match where someone doesn't leave, forcing the match not to be counted. But at least you'll gain XP so you can feel the pride and accomplishment of more cosmetics. Thanks, EA! Star Wars Squadrons, the coolest VR game 1% of the players are actually playing with VR. It would be nice if they added more to the campaign in the future, more multiplayer modes too, maybe even more ships. If there's one thing this game needs, it's more. If you like game reviews that aren't really game reviews and also sound like commercials, act now and like this video and subscribe to see more.